Today I want to show you a cinnamon roll recipe that allows you to make just either 2 or 4 cinnamon rolls. Perfect small batch cinnamon bun. You don't want to be overwhelmed by a huge batch of 16, 24 cinnamon buns. We're going to follow the directions for assembling the ingredients in the bread machine that is recommended by my bread machine. Just read your bread machine's directions and you'll be good to go. We'll be using the dough cycle today. And to start, I'm going to add the liquids, 1/2 cup of milk, whole milk, baby bottle warm, 1 tablespoon of butter melted, 1 large egg that I beat up just a little tiny bit, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, fluffed and carefully measured, and then 1 1/4 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. Now, generally, one of the important things to do with your bread machine is just to keep the salt away from the yeast, and that's why the salt was added in with the liquid ingredients before the flour. Next, I'm just going to close up the machine and choose my cycle, which is the dough cycle. Hit start and let the machine do its work. After a few minutes, you'll want to check your dough to make sure that the consistency is just as you want it. You may need to add, let's say, a teaspoon to a tablespoon of flour if it feels too wet. This looks perfect. I've poked it. It has good consistency and it's cleaning off the sides of the bread machine. To make your cinnamon filling, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of very softened, unsalted butter, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar packed, and 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You're going to mix together the brown sugar and the cinnamon and then give it a taste. Because this filling may vary based on the kind of cinnamon you choose to use. So you may find that you need a little more cinnamon or you may need a little more sugar to get the taste and the consistency that is going to be just right for the way that you like your cinnamon buns. As I was doing my research and working on creating this recipe for you, I read some of the feedback that people had left in other recipes. There was often comment about the cinnamon filling. That's where you take ownership to make sure that you're creating the consistency of the filling with level of cinnamon flavor that you love. Once the dough cycle is done, it's time to assemble the cinnamon rolls. Remove the dough and the paddle from your bread machine, and on a lightly floured countertop, you want to spread your dough out to approximately 8 by 10 inches in size. It may take a little finessing to get your dough to relax. And I do actually like to use a ruler to make sure that I'm getting to my 8 by 10 size. Next, I've mashed my butter. You can see that the consistency is very, very soft. And I'm going to spread the butter in a thin layer across the dough. This is why you want it to be very, very soft. Remember, this was 1/3 cup of very soft, unsalted butter. Then sprinkle your cinnamon mixture over the butter. Now remember, this is where you're using your discretion to put as much cinnamon mixture in the center of your rolls as you think you would like. For me, I'm gonna put in quite a lot because that's why they're called cinnamon rolls. Once you have the cinnamon mixture over your dough, you're going to cut now. I like to use a pizza wheel. You can use a very sharp knife. And I'm going to make 4 cuts, dividing this into 4 strips. Then roll your strips. Give them a squeeze at the end and place them into a greased 8 by 8 or 9 by 9 pan. Continue with each one of your rolls. And one of the things you don't want to do is to roll too tightly. That may cause your cinnamon roll to pop in the middle. Once your cinnamon rolls are in your pan, you want to cover them and set them aside to rise for 30 minutes to an hour until they're double in size. Or cover them and place them in your refrigerator overnight until you're ready to bake them in the morning. It's the next morning and the cinnamon rolls have been in the refrigerator overnight, covered. I took them out of the refrigerator, set them on the counter to warm for about 40 minutes. The oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're ready to put them in for 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown and just perfect. After 20 minutes, the cinnamon buns are browned and ready to be out of the oven. I'll set them on the counter to cool and make the icing in the meantime. To make the icing, I'm mixing a half a cup of sifted powdered sugar with 1 teaspoon of vanilla and enough, I'm using heavy cream, you can use milk as well, just to get it to a nice icing consistency. You do want to sift your powdered sugar so you don't have any lumps. Then, while your buns are still warm, spoon the icing over the buns, letting it melt into the cinnamon buns, making them oh so delicious. Even better if they melt down in among the layers. Perfect. Small batch cinnamon buns. Delicious. You're gonna love them. You might want to know if you can make a full batch of cinnamon rolls using this recipe. And the answer to that is no. This recipe was developed specifically for you to make 4 cinnamon buns. And I played around with other recipes in order to adapt it to the bread machine so that I got the consistency, the rise, the flavor that I was looking for. If you want to make a full batch of cinnamon rolls in your bread machine, you absolutely can do that. There are many recipes available that if you just do a little search, or you may even find that your bread machine came with a recipe guide that might include cinnamon rolls. Let's talk about timing. Whenever I'm making a recipe with my bread machine, I like to leave 3 hours of time from start to baking. And so what that provides for me is a challenge in the morning to have warm cinnamon buns, because I need all that time in order to prepare and then bake the buns. One way to get around that is to prepare your cinnamon buns the day before. Put them in the refrigerator before their final rise. Then you can take them out of the refrigerator in the morning, let them warm for about 45 minutes, then bake them in your oven and you'll have nice warm cinnamon buns.